meet the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At power forward, Cameron Johnson. At forward, Mikal Bridges. At center, DeAndre Ayton. At shooting guard, Devin Booker. At the other guard position, Chris Paul. The head coach of the visiting team is Monty Williams. Rip City, are you ready for your Portland Trailblazers? Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 00, Joe Ingles. At the other forward position, at 6'6", number 26, Justice Winslow. At guard, standing 6'5", number 11, Josh Hart. Sometimes on that play cleanest is Bosnia and Herzegovina, right by Sedem, Yusuf Nurkic. At guard, 6'3", wearing the letter O, Damian Lillard. The head coach for your Portland Trailblazers is Chauncey Billups. Let's hear it for your home team.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hello basketball fans, Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
BA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. A chance to check out the Phoenix Suns' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Sacramento Kings. Then on Saturday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming to town. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Portland, Justice Winslow out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And for teams that last season made it deep into the playoffs before being eliminated, Doris, you wonder if there's a fatigue factor starting back at zero, so to speak, with a new season.
Yeah, PA, without question. Some teams never recover from those playoff defeats. Sometimes it leads to roster change. But to me, that hunger to persevere, that has got to be there.
Now here's Ayton over Nurkic, and Ayton gets it to go.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Outside Winslow. To the wing on the left. Outside Hart. 6 to shoot. Nurkic a screen on Johnson. Here's Winslow. Phoenix grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Paul. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Bridges against Ingles. Bridges right side. Shoots over Ingles. Bridges misses. Pass to Lillard. Back to Ingles. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
Lillard against Paul. And he drives in over Lillard and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Nurkic. Nurkic a screen on Paul. Goes back up. And Lillard with the lay-in.
The tenacity from Lillard in the paint is exceptional. Not letting anyone throw him off his shot.
Bridges against Ingles. Ayton, a screen on Ingles. And Bridges, here we go. Misses from close range. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league. Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the basket by Bridges.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Lillard outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Ayton, a screen on Lillard. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Nurkic. To the paint. Pass to Hart. Nurkic with the ball. 8 points in his last timeout. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Booker. Outside Paul. Now Ayton, defended by Nurkic. Nurkic against Ayton. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Johnson. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Lillard against Paul. From the top of the key. The rebound by Bridges.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And the basket is good.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Now here's Lillard. He had 25 points in his last game. To halt the run. The shot no good. Johnson with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Outside Johnson. Back to Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot. Bridges misses. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. To the wing, right side. Paul against Nurkic. Shoots over Paul. Portland, no good that time either.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be Paul shooting. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. That's good from Paul.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers. Look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Number 5, Portland.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Phoenix on D. 7-point differential. Back to Winslow. Oh, they need this. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
It's Booker on the wing. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Ayton. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Eubanks the screen. And it's Simons penetrating. The shot won't fall. Ayton with the defensive effort. The Suns have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Pass to Paul. To the left side wing. From deep, Johnson on target from range. And now it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Your Blazer dancer. Look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
For the Trailblazers, Little's checked in for Ingles, and it's Bledsoe in for Hart. Now here's Winslow, covered by Crowder. To win the run. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Suns ball.
The Suns have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Payne, the pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. Pass to McGee. Inside. And McGee with the stuff.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Simons. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Here's Winslow. No good on the triple.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist from Craig.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's Bledsoe on the drive. Back to Simons. Oh, swiped away. Outside Payne. Pass to Craig. Back to Payne. Now McGee. Here's Shamet. The three is up. And the Suns get another three.
For 3.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Here's Eubanks. Covered by McGee. Now here's Bledsoe. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock at 6. Looking to end the drought. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Craig. Here's Shamet. And here's Payne. 26 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Crowder, that's good.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Bledsoe. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
What incredible upper body strength. Bledsoe able to finish through punishing blows.
Here's Payne. They have a 19-point lead. Out to Craig. Crowder, the pass to Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the
The
first.
11-footer.
2 minutes.
No good. A bit long that time.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Bledsoe outside. Driving in. Oh, McGee with the block. Outside Payne. A minute 35 left now in the first quarter. And it's Portland with a rebound. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
Here's Simons. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Landry Shamet. That's his first personal. First team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers. And 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Good on both. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Payne, the pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. McGee a screen. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got his second bucket of the night.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Simons. Eubanks the screen. And it's Simons penetrating. Can't connect from short range.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside Payne. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Up top, McGee. 3 on the clock. The floater. The shot by Payne, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Simons. Here's Little. Here's Eubanks. Defended by Payne. Fades back. There's Simons with a 3. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. Well, the Suns have arrived. Their offense is elite, and Devin Booker says the defense is coming along.
You know, right now, I like the way we're playing defense. You know, I think we have spurts where, I say a lot of teams do, where we have 5-10 minutes off where, you know, we're all not clicking, but we've came together and figured it out.
And Grant, such a young team, there's still plenty of room to grow.
And oftentimes, your defense improves with experience. They've got all the pieces you need.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They've got Chris Dunn. Also, Damian Lillard out there. Joe Ingles is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Little in at the 4 slot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Little. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Ingles. 3-pointer. Pure from 3-point range. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA news?
Well, BA, you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Bridges against Ingles. And Bridges, here we go. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. 5th on the list, Joe Ingles.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Lillard against Paul. That one is off. Good work defensively by Lillard. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Dunn outside. Nurkic a screen on Booker. Dunn goes in. Can't hit from in close. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Paul. Good work defensively by Lillard. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Here's Little. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
At the line for the Suns, Cameron Johnson. At the line for 2.
Free throw dropped for Johnson. Hart's checked in for Dunn. Hits both from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Paul. Lillard with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And Nurkic throws it down.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Booker against Hart. Puts it up from 12. Portland grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now here's Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he recovers it.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Ayton's got 8 points.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Timeout. The loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer. look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
Lillard against Paul. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Lillard. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Here's Booker. They get it again. Pass to Bridges. From deep. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges. Paul's got his third bucket of the night. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Hard against Booker. Outside, Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing. Here's Little. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And small forward Nasir Little. Just one season with the Tar Heels. He was the number 6 recruit in the high school class of 2018. 1 year later, Grant slid to the 25th pick.
And B.A., he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And the Blazers making a change here. Winslow's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Now here's Ayton. The D's right on him. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
They set the pick. Pass to Little. To the middle. Here's Ingles. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 10.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
To the left wing. Here's Little. It's Ingles with the drive. Over Ayton. Ingles, good. He has 7.
See, Joe Ingles doesn't blow you away with physical strength. It's his craftiness that makes him effective, especially scoring through contact.
T-shirt time. Your Blazer dancer. your Blazer dancer.
So for the Blazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Little. Bledsoe comes in for Ingles. And Simon has subbed in for Lillard. On defense, the Trailblazers, trailing by 19. Outside Payne, launches a three, hits the trifecta. Payne's got 5.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Simons. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Payne. Crowder outside. Payne, the pass to McGee. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Free throw's good. McGee and JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect, finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Now here's Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. There's Simons with a 3. The Suns clear it.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
McGee in the post. Winslow defending. Ooh, stolen by Winslow. Pass to Simons. And here's Bledsoe. Here's Simons. Crowder grabs the miss.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Here's McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. Here's Craig. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's his
And now
first personal.
almost all their points coming from the paint.
Shooting for Phoenix, Torrey Craig, shooting 1.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Craig.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Winslow. 9 points in his last outing. Bledsoe outside. Eubanks the screen. Will it go? Oh, McGee with the block. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Payne finds McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. McGee, a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Shamet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well. 2.
And he makes a first. And so he makes both from the line. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Simons. To stop the drought. Ooh, McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Outside Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked again! Outside Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He's off on that one, and it's Portland the other way.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
1:42 left in the first half of this game. Simons. Second chance shot. Eubanks gets the bucket.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Outside Payne. On the take. And it's Portland with a rebound. Eubanks, he's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Simons. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Craig. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Eubanks. Covered by McGee. Pass to Winslow. And Craig pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Crowder, the pass to Payne. 29 seconds left in the half. There's the drive. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Simons. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Bledsoe. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Bledsoe's got 5 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's shooting with confidence right now. Eric Bledsoe off the catch and shoot doing work.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
With the score,
Suns ahead, just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
When I was playing, I loved the long homestand. You get to sleep in your own bed, eat at your favorite places, play with your kids. You don't have to worry about getting on the plane for a bit. But on the flip side, you have to have more commitment with family and friends.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Phoenix Suns.
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court right now for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Lillard. Let's go with a three. Not going to go that time.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
It's Booker on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Releases. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. He's got 12.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
Nurkic inside. He's against Ayton. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Hart. Back to Nurkic. Ingles passes to Lillard. Jacks up a three. Portland again missing.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Pass to Paul. Now Ayton. He's got 12. Right side Johnson. Over Winslow. That one a little long. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Lillard. To the inside. Rebounded by Johnson. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Booker, the pass to Paul. From 10 feet away. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. The Trailblazers have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Lillard passes to Ingles. Lillard, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Winslow. The Trailblazers rebound. Oh, they get a hand on it. Paul with a steal. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Well, for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
Shooting for Phoenix, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
I am very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer, not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game.
Done. He's checked in for Portland. Paul hits them both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Shot by Nurkic, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Now here's Booker, defended by Dunn. Ayton, a screen on Lillard. Out to Bridges. He takes it in. Pass to Ayton. Left side Paul. 2 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dunn left side. Booker against Lillard. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Outside Paul. Over Winslow, and Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Phoenix has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. The baseline J, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Ingles. Done with it. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
Ayton against Nurkic. Now here's Ayton. Tight defense on him. Who is stolen by Lillard. Inside. Pass to Dunn. Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Nurkic a screen on Paul. Here's Lillard. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Down low. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make a little noise. Your Blazer dancer. Your Blazer dancer.
Little's checked in for Portland. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. In third, Phoenix.
And if you have to ask what's the name of the game, well, it's all about ball movement for them. They love to share the rock. And we all know that assists are a great indicator of how well the team is executing.
Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Nurkic with the ball, now guarded by Booker. Lillard outside. Shoots over Paul. No good off the back of the rim. For Phoenix, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Ayton's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Nurkic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
2.
First free throw is good. Simons is checked in for Damian Lillard. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. And so he hits both. The Suns have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Out left to the wing. From deep, Johnson. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's got 11 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court, and he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works. 2.
That's good from Nurkic. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Chris Paul. Nurkic hits them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Outside Booker. McGee a screen. Booker, the pass to McGee. And that one's good. He's got 7.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Simons. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
The shot by Payne, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Eubanks. Nurkic with the ball. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Simons. The 3 is up. Nice D from Bridges. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. To the paint. McGee finds Payne. Back to McGee. The shot that time not on target. And it's Portland the other way. Down low. Deflects the pass. In transition, here come the Suns. The shot by Payne, no good.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Nurkic. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
McGee a screen, and Booker gets double teamed. And here's Crowder from the arc.